Modify and save changes and start. It's gonna be good because then I'm also gonna get a tutorial because I remember how most of this game functions, but you know, still.
And now because I'm here, you're gonna start running into a whole bunch of glitches and bugs that you never knew existed.
Exactly, that's how it usually goes. Like how Harry got teleported across the universe because he needed to be in
Right.
that one space.
Right. Or learning that chickens are amazing things to grind on.
Right? This will probably get this copyrighted, but whatever, YouTube can remove that later.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if it gets copyrighted so long as it doesn't get blocked.
Right. Why are the character models so realistic looking?
They're so ugly because of that, right?
I know! Like, what? Why
Like,
would you do this?
yeah, especially especially since in the game you still see like you never see this style ever come back in the game. Every time they actually use,
Oh my god, the
it's so
face.
this their bloodshot eyes, like it's just like it's simultaneously too much and too little detail.
Jesus.
But yeah, actually, the PlayStation 1 game based off of this franchise had a much prettier looking FMV, despite it actually being like uglier. But it was just less realistic. They didn't try to like out Square Enix with limited budget.
Good.
Okay. Yes. So yeah, you will see like pictures from.
よし、俺がお前さんに AT 操作の基本ってやつを教えてやろう。まずは手前にある AT に乗ってみろ。
Oh, that's a nice new feature Discord added.
Oh.
Someone messaged me, so I clicked away for a second. It actually popped up a little mini window of your stream, so I can keep watching. I approve. Why do you keep throwing punches at the air?
Just getting used to how it all functions again.
Uh,
Oh.
oh!
Oh no.
AT だけじゃねえ。
Just oh.
うまく扱えなくちゃいけねえな。よし、それじゃあ操作の基本 AT の移動からだな。ローラーダッシュと歩行を試してみろ。まずはローラーダッシュだ。グライディングホイールに切り替えてみろ。
So yeah, we can get on roller skates or get off roller skates, but nobody ever gets off the roller skates unless they're broken, literally.
Why would you not want mobility?
Yeah, like literally, if you like at the moment when you lose them, you just like you should just give up. You should just restart the mission or finish it very quickly or find another robot. Because without it, you are a sitting duck, more or less.
Never get shot in the foot. Ever.
Yeah, because like the interesting part is this game does have like damage depending on which part. So like you can, for example, lose a specific weapon or something, or get one shot because they like they at- they just blow you up in a specific spot. Oh, by the way, the way like this game doesn't quite control like what you would expect from like that's what oh
Oh.
oh, that's what I needed to do.
次は武器の扱い方だ。よし、キリコ。
But yeah, this game feel like it doesn't really control like a third-person shooter, which I guess it's kind of what to be expected from a Japanese developed game. It controls a little bit more like, say, something you would expect out of a Virtual On or some other arcadey Sega game. Oh.
Oh, there's people there.
Oh, there's a robot. I never noticed. Yeah, I can change the targets with R1.
Starman wants to know if this is like the PS2 Gundam games.
Kind of, but without jumping. Instead of jumping, you have roller skates.
Which is more fun.
Machine guns and roller skates.
Match made in heaven. Is this Virtual On?
I have played Virtual On. Those games are fun too. I like the fourth one the most. Yeah, that would be the fourth one.
The one everybody else says is a disgrace.
It is a disgrace, but it's a fun game. That one would be fun to like. Oh yeah, I remember. This is the part. This is the point in the. Oh, maybe that's what they want. Oh, that's what they wanted. I never could get past this part of the tutorial.
Because you can't read Japanese, so you didn't know that they were saying to do the fucking zoom in mode.
They didn't say anything about our free.
What about Yar 3?
It's saying something about pressing L3. Like there was some prompt that was supposed to appear. And yes, you can actually walk in the first person mode.
Can you crawl in the first person mode?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Huh. Can you kill other robots with your handgun?
Yes.
Good.
That's how I actually beat the final boss of this game the first time I played it. Because my robot exploded in like one shot.
Dang.
However, there is like a thing about it. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna quit it. If it's some ability that I apparently need to beat the game, then I apparently don't really need it because I did beat this game like twice.
Turns out it's how you activate the super mode of your robot, and it makes the game really easy, a lot easier, and you just keep skipping it.
I mean, I do know how to access the super mode. I did figure that part out. I mean, there is no real like devil trigger or anything like that, but there is but there are those anime finishers. They're not They're technically not finishers, but barely anything that gets hit by them survives. And they're super fun to pull off. But yeah, as a human, you do have one advantage over like fighting as a robot. The robots cannot they cannot aim at you if you're a human.
Huh.
Yeah, auto aiming does not work against human units. You can still shoot them, but you have to aim manually, or you have to run them over. And that actually does apply the other way too. The enemy AI cannot aim at you. The game mostly auto aims for you just like that.
Nico, when's my mail gonna get here?
Shut the fuck up,
Dang.
Yeah, that guy is super smart. Instead of running to the robot that's right over there, he's just gonna try to defeat me with the...
With his regular ass handgun.
Mm-hmm. As a human, I sadly cannot zoom in, but...
I'll have you know, he knows 17 forms of jujitsu.
I cannot hit him from there. Oh, fuck it.
Throw a chaff grenade.
I don't have that.
Okay, use the stinger missile.
And now he's run over.
That works too.
But yeah, as you can see, I cannot aim at this guy, but that doesn't mean he's going to survive.
None of you will survive.
You still get tutorials over here.
Do you also get tutorials during the final level?
Thankfully not. There we go. Boom. Ah, that's
Damn it, he's still alive. Was that a UFO?
the fun part is you have to be in range when you're initiating the attack.
Damn.
However, you don't have to be in range in order to actually execute it. He does the rest once it loads. It's pretty fucking great.
Punch the shit out of that guy, dude.
However, there is one one but about it, which is you cannot get hit once the attack is has started to initiate. There's something there sometimes during some missions.
By the way, Nico, you have me for like 2.5 hours. Just so you know.
2.5 hours? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you also do the piston punch on doors? That'd be cool.
No. But I think I have to get out of the mech anyway.
Lame. Imagine if this took place in the same universe as 10,000 Bullets.
So much slowdown.
Alright.
Half of it is intentional, other half is not.
10,000 points.
Thankfully, they have the foresight of actually like making the roller skate mode the default mode.
Yeah, because why would you ever not, you know?
Exactly.
It's like those games where running isn't the default movement animation. Like,
And
why
there
would
is
you
no
ever not
stamina
run?
bar or anything that would prevent you from doing that all the time anyway.
Yeah, so it's like, why don't you just make run the default?
Ha! I kicked him to death. Kick is like one of there are several like there are several of these maneuvers which don't actually require that bar, and kick is one of them. You can always initiate a kick. You can also always initiate a quick turn. But the movement is already like smooth enough that I never really felt the need to use the quick turn, you know? And it's over for him.
Now I see where Big O got it, dude.
We should actually be able to get through most, if not all, of the first scenario. Oh, by the way, the rank you get is determined by the width of the congratulating person's thighs. Just so you know.
Okay.
And we get a whole bunch of things I have no idea about. There is a sort of a customization system in this game, but I've never been able to... Like, it's not something that you really need to mess around with ever.
Because I can't hear the music through Discord, I've just been looping the Guile theme over and over on my end.
Damn it! Did it again.
What'd you do? Oh, you dunce. Why would you do this, Nico? I trusted you.
I have this game on hard drive. It doesn't take that long to load.
Can't believe you would do this to me, Nico.
I do like that they put these little explanations of robots and stuff on the sides. What I don't like is the fact that all of these screenshots are just such low resolution.
Well, that's probably because they're ripped straight from the anime.
Well, but the anime was not in any resolution yet. Like, you can see that this is clearly pixelated. They didn't have pixels back then.
Are you sure? What if the whole anime is pixelated?
It was the first anime in the 80s to use, like, fully computer animation. It looked awful.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know.
I mean, computer animation wasn't really used in that way until, like, mid-90s, so there.
Well, maybe they were ahead of their time. You know that.
For all the wrong reasons.
Like...
There is actually a bunch of like extra missions that you can do, and they're actually pretty varied. However, they lack like the introduction, as it were, like as broad of an introduction as this one does. Let's see. Let's go to the garage. We have 3 of those, and the interesting part is the way this game's customization system works is that once you have like the ability to basically blueprints for any of the other mechs that you can get, one of your basic bitch mechs gets turned into the new one. So you can see we have 3 of those. So if I were to, for example, make this one or many of the other ones, it would just take this one as the basis, and I would have 2 mechs left. But there would also be like an extra of this, for example. And then you can just buy another one of these if you run out. But yeah, this is the customization system. The more times you use a given mech, then you get to move around this little splash of stats, which I could check what they mean, but I never really bothered and never really needed to. Just like, if it sucks, it's still gonna suck, and you have to put forth way too much effort for you to be able to actually move it any significant distance. Basically, you get to move it 2 pegs, left or right. See, like, but that's only because I only used it once. Each time you clear a mission, with a given mech, each time you clear a mission with a given mech, then you get to get additional 2 points, but it doesn't like increase all of the stats; it just moves them from left to right. And this is another mechanic that I never really understood. I think what it is you get to swap out your special moves. I think so. That's at least what I believe it is. Because that SD card looks exactly the same one as the logo. Oh wait, there is some sort of an extra explanation. Yeah, that's... I now know everything.
Damn.
Yeah, this is everything I ever needed to know. That's perfect, yes. And what's this one? That's just the back button.
I expect you to be able to speedrun this game now, Nico.
Do we start the mission? Yeah, that's the map. Oh, I get to move it around. Those are the objectives. I just want to start the mission. That's this button. Oh, and you get to choose between different variants, and depending which one you choose, it actually will change the picture of the bot that you get in the background.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Basically, machine guns are just about the most reliable weapon type. You only put the other ones on if you can carry more than one of the weapons. I would not want to get stuck with just the bazooka. The bazookas are good, don't get me wrong, but like...
Yeah, just like OG1, machine gun is the best. Stick with machine gun.
Ba-boom. He's dead.
I think he's still alive. That's why you cleared the mission, because you took him captive. You didn't kill him.
See, you see what I told you about the rank and the width of the ties?
Yeah. Also, that pose she was doing was literally impossible. What the fuck? The anatomy on that girl.
Yeah, the anatomy on that girl is quite impossible.
Yeah,
The
like,
pose,
Jesus.
it's not quite. Yeah, they were still figuring out how to get the tits and the butt in the same shot in the 80s. We have only reached perfection by 2010 when Bayonetta got released.
Yeah, it's true. I thought we had reached perfection in Witcher 1, where everybody was just staring at your tits like all the time.
Yeah, and people would T-pose if the game didn't load correctly.
Yeah.
They would T-pose into the scene, and ladies would just get like blasted from the top of the universe, so their tits would bounce for just a split second.
Yeah.
The speedrun of this game would actually be very quick, honestly.
Oh, really?
Because you don't really need to complete any missions other than the story ones in order to progress.
Watch, I'll look up a speedrun later, and it's literally just running up and punching people to death over and over.
It would likely be the most effective way. You just need to, like, the only challenge with that is because once you initiate a charge punch, you cannot choose another move. Let's see. This one seems overall better. So let's create ourselves. Yeah, so that's back. And now we created ourselves one of these. It doesn't really have any other ones. Of course, we also have to have the Afro Man.
Of course. It's the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I do like the movement in this game.
It's so smooth, despite the fact that the game doesn't really run at a high frame rate. But it
Yeah.
does run at a smooth frame rate. It's like, it never... There was maybe like 1 or 2 situations where I remember this game actually slowing down.
Huh. That's impressive.
Oh, check this out.
That's like the classic action hero movie freaking maneuver, dude.
Right?
Like,
Sadly, against those, I cannot really do anything other than that one. Because they're not, I can imagine that they just didn't want to make special animations for defeating a non-robot enemy for the takedowns. I guess it's more difficult to punch a car, wouldn't you know? There are several of these, like, missions where you have to escort somebody, but I never found them to be annoying.
can you knock them out and drag their body across the entire arena?
No, sadly not.
Dang.
Oh, the evil Pope. Wee! Damn it. Also, each time you try and fail to do like a takedown, it will take a bit of your, like as much of your gauge, depending on like how far you've already gone. So if you're almost there with pulling off the maneuver, it will just take pretty much all of your gauge.
Ah.
But it reloads relatively quickly.
Oh shit.
You have the action lines, it's saving on animation budget.
What the fuck? You completely annihilated that guy and they just one up you? Bullshit. God,
So,
that arm. How? Ugh. Is she an action figure? Because that's the only thing I could think of.
no, she's just 2D.
Jesus.
I do also like that because this was made in the 80s, the robots just look slightly different each time they're drawn.
Yeah, pretty much. Because they'd have a different animator on board for that specific scene.
Yeah, or just like, different angle, further away, etc., etc.
Yeah.
久しぶりに俺の胸は温かいものに満たされていた。治安警察の装甲車が俺たちの眠るアジトに火を放った。ついに大掃除が始まったのだ。ゴートたちはウドの町を離れようと持ちかけてきたが、俺は治安警察に追われているわけを話し、一人町に戻り AT のカスタムを始めた。そこに町を脱出したはずのゴートたちが俺の居場所が治安警察にバレたことを伝えに戻ってきた。だが組対の正体を突き止めるまでウドを離れるわけにはいかない。治安警察もじきにやってくるだろう。
Yeah, now I get a cooler mech. See, he's special because they painted its shoulder.
Does it have sunglasses?
No, but it has several weapons, as you can see.
All thanks to that red shoulder.
Yeah, that's really like you paint the shoulder red one night, and the next night all of the weapons just grow out. That's just how mechs work.
Yeah.
It's common knowledge.
That's how it be, dude. Especially 80s mechs, dude.
Right.
Haven't you seen Voltron?
Yeah.
Oh,
And for this mission, because it uses a special mech, you're not actually allowed to choose which one you want to pick. But that's fine, because this is the best one you have right now.
We gave you freebies. Frickin' use them.
I mean, I guess if you're replaying this later on in the game, this mech would kind of suck, because there are a lot better ones by that point.
Gotcha.
I always love that animation.
Be right back. Keep going.
I mean, I can wait for a moment. I'll get something to drink. I'll be back in a second. I'm back. Alright, if he doesn't come back within like the next 3 minutes, then we'll start.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, I waited because I needed to get something to drink anyway.
Oh, okay.
So now we can keep going.
punched the cars to death. Can you also punch the people?
Yes.
Good.
If it breathes, it can be punched.
I mean, technically cars don't breathe and you still punch them.
Who told you that? Damn it.
You'll lose.
You want to keep switching weapons, but it kind of makes no sense for you to, like, keep a nearly depleted weapon. So when it's almost depleted, just deplete it to the rest.
So are there just ammo drops or something?
No, it just replenishes on its own, and they give me another one just in case I got too damaged.
Nice.
Yeah, you do get replacements for your bots, and as far as I know, it's actually very beneficial for you to take them each time, because
It's a free refill, I take it, right?
yeah, and it also counts as me owning that robot from now on.
Oh, nice.
Wee.
Jesus. Just straight up executed that guy.
I love it. I just love how brutal they are.
My god. Imagine if that wasn't a robot.
But thankfully it is.
So no one cares.
But you know, I mean, it's a robot that's driven by a person, but they've made their life choices.
Yeah, yeah.
You see, it's fine to murder them because we don't see their face.
Yeah. That makes it a-okay. And even if you do, you can just claim it's a robot face like Voltron did.
We defeated their robot forces.
Yeah.
Each damn time.
Yep.
This one is more of like a disruptor. It doesn't actually do much damage, but at the but it's very effective at tripping them up.
Ah.
I want... Oh, damn it. I always forget with this one. You have to align yourself perfectly to use it. It's actually kind of difficult.
Just shoot him.
I want to do the reshot. Damn it. Damn it.
Well, keep trying to do that and you're gonna be dead by the rate of things.
Fuck it. I don't know what the trigger for our E-shot is. I've seen it pop up once. I've seen it pop up once, but then not again. I think you can only initiate it if you're lying on the ground. That could be possible.
Huh.
Look, it's the pink Power Ranger.
No, I was about to say that's Princess Allura, bro. All suited up.
Close enough.
ますます泥沼に引きずり込まれるような予感に怯えながら、一方俺は驚いていた。自分がこれほどまでに願ったこと。
She's the one who was driving that red mag before.
So she's a fucking cheater, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. She's like one of those people who's like, ah, I give up, you defeated me, and then she stabs you.
Lame.
俺は組対とともに治安警察ビルからの脱出を開始した。しかし組対を奪い返そうとする謎の組織の働きかけによってバトリング戦士たちが集められ、俺たちは包囲されてしまった。俺がここに来たのはお前に会うためだ。知りたかったことを聞き出すために。まだ死ぬわけにはいかない。
No. Yeah, you see, now we have two of these because I used that one and then claimed another one. So it always pays off to use to jump into a mech even if you're not out of HP, because then it's yours.
So now can you have a mech with 2 red shoulders?
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, and the cutscene will actually show the mech that you've picked.
Good. What if you don't pick a mech and you go in a cutscene?
You can't just do that.
Why not?
Ah, I actually managed to use that. These people are deaf.
And dead.
Like, they've just, like, I'm not buying that they didn't notice me because they were looking a different direction. See what I mean about that one being a disruptor?
Yeah.
Poor guy just could not hit anything. Oh, that's how you do it. I was wondering if I had to, like, press and hold. No. If I had to press this button after Because like the melee attack has two variants. It's this one and this one. And I was wondering if it had to be done from a charge, but no, you just press and hold it. Of course, the second one is way more useful.
Well, yeah.
It has more range and also comes out just about as quickly.
And it's cooler.
Damn it.
He's still alive.
I know that sometimes you can break through those doors. But then they usually show you a, like, you know, a health screen. Need to use the stairs. Or not.
Like a plebeian.
Destroyed. By the way, in this mode, if you enable the first person mode, they just turn off auto aiming. You penis, I wanted to kill him.
Right? I was about to say. They totally blocked you. I'm glad this government facility created hallways specifically for mechs.
Yeah, max-sized hallways.
Yeah.
They've been getting more rights in the recent years.
Good interior design.
Mm-hmm. The human enemies, for the most part, don't really pose much trouble, so long as they don't have a freaking bazooka.
Stinger.
Yeah, this is. I remember being really lost the first time I've played this, because I could not tell that this wall was supposed to be like destroyable. I love these cutscenes. Mission complete. She's dead.
But yeah, the cutscenes are so far the best part, man.
The gameplay is also fun.
Yeah. Not an S rank, Nico. Can't believe you. You've beaten the game 7 times already and you can't even do this.
Twice.
Twice 7, same number.
フィアナ。なぜか俺は彼女のことをそう呼んでいた。俺は治安警察から脱出したが、
And that was the first scenario.
ことはできなかった。
Nice.
雪のように降ってきた軍の AT 部隊。ウドの町が消えていく。バニラ、ゴート、ココナット。
Like I said, there is more to this scenario, which is the extra missions,
一人に
which are cool, and I would totally recommend checking them out, but I've already gone through them so many times. And what they mostly offer is just like variations on existing missions.
微笑みかけた友情も芽生えかけた愛も秘密もそしてあらゆる悪徳も同じだ全てが振り出しに戻った兵士は死んだ魂を疲れた体に包んで黎明と荘園の地に向かった次回クメン傭兵は誰も愛を見ない
I told you about the previews for the next episode, right?
Yes. And you were right, that is an announcer voice.
Mm-hmm. It's the announcer voice.
気も狂うような暑さ。
Oh yeah. This chapter is pretty cool because they introduce a new type of, like a new subgenre of the mechs,
塗り込められてはいるが、
which is the water optimized ones.
ウドを離れて丸3ヶ月。
You can still use your regular mechs when you're in the river if you really hate yourself, but yeah, it's basically advised that you specifically change to one of the newer ones simply because they can move around at the same speed as your regular one when in the water. Whereas yours will lose ability to do the roller thingy. You just go around on your roller skates.
Take all of your cows to work.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But yeah. The way this whole game is built, you can see at the top right corner, there is like a percentage missions. I can always also go back to the first scenario if I want to. There is always a percentage of missions at the top right corner, percentage that is required to do a mission, and then top left corner you see how much percent you have. And each time you complete one of these missions, all optional ones, as well as the story ones, you get more percent. However, the way the whole game is put together, you can just like do all of the story missions and ignore the extra ones. So I will just pause the stream for a moment, and then we'll restart from this from the second scenario.
Okay.